Hey there, beautiful souls. Holy freaking cannolis. Today's energy and tomorrow's energy is all about shifting from hustling to grounded alignment. So don't scroll past this because you are not going to want to miss this. Let's just dive into this. Spirit is saying March has been all about preparation. It's because the timelines that you have shifted. It is because of the healings that you've done. It is through the things that you have worked through that you have turned storms and chaos. You've alchemized them into healing and opportunities. And it is through the learning opportunities of the month of March and the messages that we've been receiving about setting boundaries and getting grounded. Because this energy for March is really about being in the grounded phase. This is about really integrating and embodying the timelines that you have shifted, okay? And through all this, Spirit is saying this is about surrendering to the process, okay? This is about surrendering to the process of your own healing, of your own alchemization. Surrendering to the process of co-creating and collaborating with the universe rather than trying to force outcomes. And Spirit is saying, for some of you for the month of March, maybe that was your learning opportunities. You were given the stillness to see if you were going to surrender to the stillness and allow yourself to expand. To allow yourself to trust in what you're capable of co-creating and collaborating with the universe, but also trusting in that inner guidance system, trusting in the divine limitless being that you are, okay? Because Spirit is saying this stillness, it was, in a sense, it was a test. Are you going to force outcomes, or are you going to allow yourself to sit in the energy and enjoy the process? Because the process is teaching you more ways to alchemize, more ways to manifest. Because when we try to force the outcomes, we're creating resistance. We're creating resistance in receiving our manifestations, okay? So let's just get to the cards. I want to ask Spirit, show us more about this energy that we're sitting in today and tomorrow, about shifting from the hustling to the grounded alignment. What is coming in for us? What types of manifestations are coming in for us? Holy freaking cannolis. All right, guys, this could be a little bit of a lengthy message because we've got a lot of cards here. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Holy freaking cannolis. 8 abundance. That's what's coming in. It's you shifting from this hustling that now you are grounded in alignment with abundance and prosperity of all size, shapes, forms, and matter. And Spirit is saying, the next few days of wrapping up March, the learning opportunities, the things that are going to be coming in is to really to show you how to shift from the hustling to grounded alignment. All right, so let's get into this. I have my readers this time, so I'll be able to see. Holy freaking cannolis, you're shifting. What's bringing in is the magic. That is what is coming in. You are awakening your magic. Spirit is saying someone here has been doing a lot of sacred work. And then I heard sacral. So someone's been really focusing again on that sacral, which is affecting your root chakra, which is really getting you grounded. That magic is awakening. I see Merlin, I see nature, you are becoming one with Mother Gaia. You're tapping into that old school magic. And there's something here like light codes, key codes, being activated. I just keep seeing Archangel Metatron's cube. And I just see it in certain people, it is lighting up it within them. So you are awakening your magic, and we've got 03. You're creating, it's through shifting from the hustling that you are now grounded in alignment of a whole new beginning, reset, self-mastery. Spirit is saying, you are in another awakening. You are in another awakening of self-mastery. mastery, a whole new level. That's why you're feeling tired. That's why you're feeling drained. It's because Spirit is saying and showing me, for some of you, you're shifted into the new earth. You are co-creating and collaborating with the universe, with Mother Gaia in the new earth, but you still have one foot in the old earth, because you are the magic. You're the lighthouse for other people. It's through your own learning experiences that you're going to be that lighthouse. Not going to be, you are that lighthouse. You are awakening magic, and this is very clear. You are awakening old school magic and awakening new magic, and you're combining them together to create something completely different. Crown chakra really opening up, okay? New ideas coming in is what I heard. It's through this shifting, like you're not shifting from hustling to grounded alignment of new projects, new manifestations. Spirit is saying that with this magic, whatever you've been healing in that sacral area, it has unlocked magic. And you guys, this is going to get really deep into the woo. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I'm talking to starseeds. I'm talking to people who are drawn to, this could be angelic light codes. This could be Lemurian light codes, Assyrian light codes, Palladians light codes. Like, you are literally being activated, okay? You are awakening magic. Holy freaking cannolis. And what you're creating and what you're building, that magic is being poured into it. It's because you've poured into yourself. That now that, because you've shifted your inner world and you've ignited that inner magic, it's starting to spill out into the external world. Holy freaking cannolis. You're shifting. That hustling, you've created new karmic patterns. Or new karmic patterns, new karmic paths. Spirit is saying, by shifting from the hustling, you are now grounded into alignment of a whole new beautiful path. Once again, do you see this? Third eye crown chakra. And it's whatever you did in that sacral that is unlocking magic. Spirit is saying, this is about everything that you're touching is going to be turning to gold. And we have number 808. Holy frick. Freaking cannolis. This is through the reset. In this reset, you are creating an infinite abundance and prosperity for you, through you, and to you. And you're going to be leading whatever it is that you're creating. What it is through the magic that you are awakening, the magic that you are creating, that you're going to be leading other people's. I don't know. It just kind of sounded weird when I said that. Holy freaking cannolis. You're transmuting the energy of hustling. You're understanding that you don't have to hustle anymore, and you are transmuting from heart center. It's whatever you cleared out recently, that you went deeper in the sacral, that it transmuted something in that heart center. And that is also helping you to get into alignment with your new karmic path, with your magic, what you are creating, okay? 44, master number. You are stepping in. It is through the transmuting of this, of the having to hustle, that now Spirit is saying that you are grounded. You are in higher alignment with your manifestations. I'm telling you what, the way that your manifestations are going to come in, they're going to be bigger. That's another reason Spirit is saying ground, ground, ground. Because you don't understand how powerful your magic is. And it's through the clearing, it's through the alchemizing, it's through the healing that you've done and that you continue to do. But also with number 44, I just hear protection and stability. Protection and stability. Your magic is protected. You are protected. What you're creating is protected, because you're no longer allowing others to siphon from your energy. It's through the boundaries that you're created. And Spirit is saying, for some of you, you've had some really quick aha moments of like, oh, that doesn't align with me anymore. And that's shifting from hustling. You're understanding that what you're creating and what you're building, it is It is falling into alignment with those. And Spirit is saying, be mindful. It is through the misalignments that is getting you in alignment. So it's through different projects or interactions with people. You have these interactions and you're realizing, ooh, this doesn't align with me anymore. Do you see how that is literally that what feels misaligned is alignment? Like, okay, I'm no longer in alignment with this person. This doesn't mean that you're better and they're less or vice versa. It just means that your frequencies aren't in alignment anymore. And it's through the transmutation, okay? But also to 44, Spirit is saying it is through number 44, what you're protected or what you're creating is protected. There's going to be some people who temporarily fall back, and that is okay. We are all on our own healing journey, and we're all doing it at different phases and at different paces is what I just heard. Phases and paces. Spirit is saying there's times where there's extreme alignment where you are just like this with the person. And then there's times where the frequency is in enough alignment to where you are going to be able to co-create with other people. But there's something here, you guys, about it's okay that other people fall back. It is okay that this person or these people are no longer in alignment with you, because you're stepping into your own sovereignty. You're stepping into your own discernment. And at some point they'll come back around. But Spirit is saying it's the shifting of the hustling. You've transmuted the hustling, having to do the hustle and grind to like, you know what I have, it is here to serve people. And Spirit is saying you don't have to hustle anymore. You don't have to hustle, because whatever you've been clearing out and you continue to clear out, and there's some alchemizing, some deep alchemizing in that sacral area, that you are really getting grounded. You're stepping into another phase of self-mastery, okay? Holy freaking cannolis, soulmate. And we're going to talk about this, because soulmates don't always have to be an intimate partner. What Spirit is saying, it's through what you've done through the sacral, you've transmuted relationships. Now, we're going to dive into this because they're showing me different relationships. It's what you've done, what you've cleared out in the sacral that affected the heart, that you're transmuting relationships. Once again, Spirit is saying, it's through transmuting relationships. There's going to be some people that you used to partner with, co-create, collaborate with, or maybe just friends, people you used to hang out with. Spirit is saying you've cleared out, and now you're bringing in other people that are going to be more of that at that higher vibrational frequency. But Spirit is saying too, for those of you who are single, this goes to very specific people who have been single for a long time. And when I say a long time, this isn't just like a year or 2 years. I'm talking like 5+ years, okay? That person is coming in. And it's because of the transmuting that you've done in your heart. It's because now you have totally integrate, embody, and respect your self-worth and value, okay? So that relationship, Spirit is saying it is coming in. Someone here is manifesting a partner, and you're understanding undeniable that you don't have to hustle. You don't have to grasp for that relationship anymore. You really are in that heart center, and you have an undeniable faith and trust in who you are, but also with the universe and delivering it to you. But Spirit is saying it's through this transmutation that there is going to be a shift for those who are co-creating and collaborating. New people coming in, new people stepping back. Spirit is also saying for those of you in a relationship, this relationship is getting stronger. It's through the trials and tribulations that you guys have together transmuted and alchemized. You're creating safe space for us. So you're taking this relationship to a whole nother level, to that very strong soulmate level, okay? And we've got number 49. So it's through the releasing. It's through the releasing that you are doing. It's wrapping up old karmic cycles. It's letting go of what doesn't serve you, that you've transmuted, that you're bringing new people into your life. People, now once again, soulmate. Spirit is saying what you're creating, these soulmates, for some people, this part is not about an intimate relationship. Spirit is saying what you're trying to create, the business that you're trying to get off the ground, this soulmate, these people are in extreme alignment with you. They see your vision. They understand your vision. They're going to help you ground, protect, support, and expand this, okay? Because they're I just keep hearing in extreme alignment, okay? Okay, it's through the shadow work that you're doing right now that you're not hustling. Spirit is saying there's some people really sit in the solitude, okay? Because you're still experiencing, I just heard repeating, because you're trying to force an outcome. So Spirit is saying, sit with yourself. What is this trying to show you? Okay, we've got number 43 on the clock, okay? This is about protection. It is through the shadow work that you're going to be creating security and stability. Holy freaking cannolis. The shadow, and it came before the soulmate. There's someone here who is manifesting a soulmate, a twin flame, but you're trying to force some type of outcome. You're trying to force as to when the universe delivers to you. Spirit is saying, stop that. Step back. Ask yourself, if you're coming across this and you're single and you've been manifesting a partner, and it's not, and you don't think you think that partner should already be there, there's something here. There's something that needs to be shifted in the hustling part of receiving that soulmate, that intimate partner. Okay, there's something here about you're trying to force the outcome, whether when it's delivered, how it's delivered, and who it is. Spirit is saying, sit with this. There's something coming up in the shadow that you need to release. There's something in the shadow that's connected to hustling, almost like you're trying to grasp or have control, complete control. Spirit, the universe is saying, no, co-create, collaborate with me. Surrender to the process so that it can be delivered to you. Because a lot of times when we do that, we're creating insistence, and that insistence creates resistance, which slows down our manifestations. Okay. Holy freaking cannolis, guys. You cannot make this up. We just talked about boundaries. That's what this is. You've been receiving messages to get grounded, to set boundaries. Because you are in that grounding phase. The universe, divine source, God, your entire spirit team is getting you ready for the beautiful, abundant, infinite blessings that are coming. So once again, there's something here. Someone is still having to do a little bit of shadow work. And it's going to be today and tomorrow. You're going to get some type of aha moment. But it's through the shadow work of setting boundaries. Okay, Spirit just said, for those of you who are trying to bring in that soulmate, trying to bring in that intimate relationship, there's boundaries that have to be reviewed. And what I mean by that is, and that's why it's coming up with the shadow, you're putting too much insistence. Your boundary is, I'm in control. There is something here about not fully trusting in the co-creating and the collaborating. That's why Spirit is saying today's energy and tomorrow's energy is all about shifting from hustling to grounded alignment. There's something here where you need to review boundaries within that, and these boundaries, hey, the universe is knocking on your door, hey, let me in, let me help you with this. You don't have to do it alone. There's something here with the insistence of your boundaries. There's something here where you are really pushing as to when this soulmate comes in or who this soulmate is. And Spirit is saying, no, there's something here with the shadow work that you're doing, but that has to do with boundaries, like you've got too many boundaries up with the universe. Now, once again, this part is only going to resonate with certain people. But once again, Spirit is saying it is through the boundaries that you've created, that you've worked through some heavy shadow part, that you've transmuted energy, especially in the sacral, that you've created new magic, and you're pulling in the right people to truly support you, especially in career, okay? All right, and we've got number 26 here. So once again, security and stability. Things falling into alignment. But for someone here, Spirit is saying, whoever is manifesting that relationship, you've put unrealistic boundaries. You've put up boundaries for the universe, and you're not allowing yourself to fully surrender to the process of co-creating with the universe, okay? And this person or these people have done a lot of healing. Spirit is saying that you've done massive healing, like you're on the right path. The things that you've cleared out, you've created a whole new karmic path. The universe is pounding on your door, trying to deliver this soulmate to you. But there's something here with today and tomorrow of really diving into some type of shadow work. Like, why are you rushing this? Why are you putting insistence on this? Why do you think it has to happen right now, instantaneously? And that's about shifting the hustling to grounded alignment, okay? But Spirit, when you come across this message, Spirit's saying, don't get it twisted. Don't go down that rabbit hole of, oh, I'm not doing it right. Yes, you are doing it right. If you came across this message, this is a guidance. This is your spirit team, your higher self, divine source, God, and the universe saying, hey, we're trying to help you. Listen to the message. Allow yourself, because you have been tapped into your higher self. You are co-creating. You've done a lot of karmic clearing, a lot of karmic healing. You've created a whole new karmic path, and the universe is wanting to deliver this to you. And so that's why they're coming to bring this message now. This isn't about you not doing it right. You are doing it right. They're just saying, hey, we need you to make more room for me to come in so I can truly be a partner with you in delivering this, okay? Holy freaking cannolis. The next card is spiritual cleansing. Oh my gosh, it's through this spiritual cleansing that you're transmuting the energy. It is through this spiritual cleansing you're seeing clearly what boundaries need reevaluation. Holy freaking cannolis. But it's through this it is through this spiritual cleansing that you're pulling in the right people. Okay? 50. It's through the change that you are creating a major reset to today's energy and tomorrow. It's through the spiritual cleansing that you are shifting. You are shifting from hustling to grounded alignment. Third eye, for some of you, the third eye is really opening up. Dreams are off the chart. That's why you're exhausted. Spirit is saying, for those of you, you're going into dream state, you're going into many timelines, and you are wrapping things up. That's what's helping to create this new karmic path. You're healing things from past relationships that in dream state and awakened state that are pulling in those people who are in alignment with you. Okay. But what I'm hearing is make sure that before you go to sleep, that you set the intention that as you go into dream state to do this cleansing, to do this transmutation, as you do more alchemizing, that your human body is receiving the rest and the replenishment to fulfill its duties in awakened state, okay? But this energy is a deep, deep spiritual cleansing. That's what this shadow work is. Spirit is saying this shifting from hustling to grounded alignment, it's the spiritual cleansing. It's to alchemize the shadow parts. But these shadow parts, once again, are there to show you what needs expansion, okay? And that's going to help awaken your magic. Holy freaking cannolis. You're shifting into good fortune. You're shifting into abundance and prosperity. It is through this spiritual cleansing that you are now, you're not doing the hustle and grind. You're not grasping. You're not operating from scarcity and lack. You are grounded and you are aligned in that abundance. Spirit is saying, watch out, because April is going to be filled with good fortune. These water drops, you are balancing out the emotions. It is through the chaos and the storms that you've allowed yourself to be carried through, that you've allowed for a purification. And this purification, because you've surrendered to the process, it is pulling in the good fortune, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. I just heard financial freedom. Number 13 on the clock. Spirit is saying for some of you, 13 is significant. Maybe that, like, someone asked for the sign of 13. You could have a spirit guide that is 13, but Spirit is saying it is through the self-mastery that you are creating breakthroughs. There are breakthroughs coming. You are being supported not only in the spirit world, in the spirit realm of the highest vibrations, but you're pulling in. It's through the spiritual cleansing that you've awaken your magic, and you're pulling in those people who are in alignment with you. Holy freaking cannolis. All right, so I'm just going to ask the angels who is sitting with us in this energy today and tomorrow as we shift from hustling to grounded alignment of abundance and prosperity of all size, shapes, forms, and matter. Holy freaking cannolis. 2 cards just flipped. A Zadkiel, karmic release. Holy freaking cannolis. It's shifting. You are shifting. It's the hustling. You're letting go of karmic release. Higher heart chakra. Okay. Some of you have been really feeling it in the heart and the throat too. And then we've got Archangel Sandalphon. Holy freaking cannolis. Whatever you're creating, whatever you're building, it's blessed. It's blessed with abundance. Spirit is saying there's new beginnings. Sandalphon. Oh my gosh. Sandalphon. Call in Sandalphon because you're a bridge builder. You are literally a bridge between heaven and earth. You serve as a bridge between the cosmos and earth. Okay, I'm just going to read to what the cards say, but I'm going to go with Sandalphon first because someone has a really deep connection here to Sandalphon. Okay, and the card says, your role is to create connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. And you're doing that by shifting from hustling to grounded alignment. Spirit is saying, hey, that business you're creating, step into the shifting from hustling. You don't have to hustle anymore. It's through the work that you're doing because you know what you're creating is magic. You know that it is in alignment with divine. And those right people are coming in. Okay, the next card, once again, is Archangel Zadkiel, karmic release. It's because of the karmic release that you've done that you've created a whole new karmic path that is filled with infinite blessings, infinite abundance, and prosperity. And it says it's time to release what's holding you back and step into a more radiant self. And that's what this energy is about. It's shifting from hustling. That's what needs to be released, and really surrendering to the process of being grounded, really stepping in to letting go what doesn't serve you. And as we step into this new earth, you guys, I'm going to keep it real. For some of you might feel sad. You might feel waves of depression. It's because we're letting go of that old programming. Even if it was negative, it was still programmed into us to think that it was security and stability. And now you're stepping into a whole new frequency of abundance and prosperity. And the reason why you're feeling the way you're feeling, because you've never experienced love, support, abundance and prosperity of all size, shapes, forms, and matter unconditionally at this frequency level. So know that you are on the right path, okay? Call in Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Zadkiel. All right, let's get some angel numbers here to see what we're working with here. Besides 44, holy freaking cannolis, this just fell out. Quadruple, like 111. I was going to say first I was going to say triple one, quadruple one. So, but maybe someone has been seeing triple one. I don't know. This is your intuition. It's by shifting from hustling to grounded alignment, crown chakra, third eye. That's why your dreams are so vivid, is because you are busting that open, because you are so in alignment with the divine, with your higher self. Here's the card. Holy shit, you can't make this up, okay? It says, trust in yourself. Your inner whisper is working hard to let you know that it is guiding you. Listen. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it. See it. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path that you are on, because you are creating a whole new karmic path. Your inner guidance system is open and it is grounded and it is ready to guide you. So that, my beautiful friends, is the message today. If this resonates, if you're ready to embrace this, hit the heart, hit the like, put 44, quadruple 1, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Zadkiel. So until we meet again, my beautiful friends, love, light, and many, many blessings.